Now, before we say anything, can I get everyone's attention? Everyone's attention, because I have an announcement to make. Inez Long will be the first black woman to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Now, that deserves a round of applause.
Thank you. Wow. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
Now, we didn't even have to talk yet, but I just want to tell you, you've inspired me and probably so many other people out here for being a trendsetter, just going, reaching out of, doing things no one else has done. So thank you for that. But I remember we have talked a little bit before, and you had mentioned that this is definitely not the first time you've been in a situation where you've been the only one to do something. And you mentioned the Executive MBA program. So can you tell us what drove your decision to enroll in the Executive MBA program, and how did it help shape who you are today?
Wow, that's a great question, Jalen. So what inspired me to do that was I was the only woman out of 7 leaders of these investment corporations in the state of Florida. And it just seemed like I worked harder than the guys, but the guys had better financial rewards than what I did. So my parents always taught me that the path to success is education. So I looked at UCF getting a master's degree as an opportunity to invest in myself, expand my education that would allow for me to be head and shoulders above those guys that I was trying to get forward in, trying to get ahead in my career. In addition, being a black female, being a female and black, sometimes there's a double whammy. And so I was working in the finance industry and no one really looked like me. So I looked at the opportunity to further my education as an opportunity to invest in myself and to allow for me to move forward. And it did, it worked.
That's right, that's powerful. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of professionals even in the audience that have maybe toyed with the idea of getting an MBA. Is there anything you would tell them?
I would say always bet on yourself. Invest in yourself. You will never lose by investing in yourself. This is a great university. Invest in yourself. If you have an opportunity to do so, do so. You won't lose on it.
I love that, I love that. And so some of the traits that you have is huge in entrepreneurship, which I know you're also huge in that as well. But here at UCF, we're really big on entrepreneurship. And last year, we know that you were a judge for the Joust, which is UCF's version of Shark Tank. And we want to know what impressed you the most about the students and their business pitches.
I just love the energy that an entrepreneur has. I kind of look at it like this. An entrepreneur is someone who has a vision and they will move forward aggressively to make it happen. Whereas an MBA, we're going to study it out first.
Absolutely.
So I love the spirit of an entrepreneur, and one of the things that really impressed me in meeting some of the young entrepreneurs out here, which was just the creative ideas, the energy, the amount of work that they put into making their ideas a success, and that was very inspiring for me.
I love that, thank you. And another personal question for me, asking as a student, because I know there's also a lot of other students in the audience tonight. I'll be doing them a favor by asking this. But what advice would you give for any young professionals or students who are dreaming about starting their own business?
I would say do your research. I would say reach out to resource organizations that are in the eco of the community that provides you information. I would say also, if you have an opportunity to work first in the industry that you wish to have a business in, do that. And if you can't find a job in that industry, try and find someone that's already working there and try to mentor or get them to mentor you, collaborate with you so that you can learn from them. Because remember, as a student or as anyone, It's never what you know that's the problem. It's always what you don't know. And the thing is, you never don't know what you don't know.
Exactly. I love that. Thank you. And it's pretty obvious to see that you're a mentor to so many. But we want to know, who do you look for advice? And who are the people who had the most impact on your career?
Oh my gosh, there are so many people. And I'm going to name one lady who's not here tonight, and her name is Judy Jones. But I'm also going to name some folks that are here tonight. Miss Jacqueline Barr, who's sitting right there. Please raise your hand. Miss Marilyn Drayton, please raise your hand. And Miss Veronica Anderson. These people I go to all the time, and I say, I'm thinking of this or whatever, and I get their input. Because I think that it's always important to vet your thoughts before you actually move forward with them.
Amazing. Thank you. All right, Inez, you keep making history. And everybody, one more time for Inez.
Thank you. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you so much.